Game 2 of weekend 2 of G.F.L football action. And this is Psych Troglodyte in case you don't recognize the voice. I will be joined in just a moment by the lovely Caden Pierce Roberts, I think, who is out there on the field getting everybody set up. Tonight we got a good matchup. I think this one's going to come down to the wire. We'll talk a little bit more about that whenever Kay gets here. But right now we do have the Chargers against the Wildcats. The Chargers are home, but they are wearing white. They like those white jerseys, and then the visiting Wildcats are in purple. There are a couple of Wildcats that are in, I'll say, alternative jerseys because they had late additions to the team, and so that not everybody was able to meet up with their clothier, and so we will deal with that here in just a moment. But prime time right here. He is a recent Wildcat edition, so he's wearing a dark blue to kind of blend in with the purple. And then they've got a couple of other new people here. Marcelino is a new player with him, and then also Nebs McAndrews Dark Wolf, also just recently signed with the Wildcats. So a lot of new faces for the last 2 weeks for the Wildcat organization as they are here kicking the ball here. It looks like for the first half action. I'll turn voice on in World so you can get some snaps and other stuff in just a second. But Caden was going through all of the in-world stuff beforehand, and I didn't want to get her in the background going through all of that. So we've got all that coming up, and it should be a fun game tonight. Welcome aboard to everybody that's tuning in. Welcome to the broadcast, and hope that you guys are going to have a good first game half to watch action. I'll turn voice on in World so you can get some snaps and other stuff in just a second, but looking forward to it. We already got 5 viewers. Feel free to tag and invite your friends. It's going to be a fun game, I think. Going to have a fun time this evening. It's always a good time here on a GFL football weekend. I'll go ahead and turn on the voice so that y'all can hear the in-world stuff. Hopefully no drama. Players getting mad at each other. So we'll see. All right, let me go pull up our sponsor note card here, getting everything ready. I'll read you a few ads while we're waiting on all of the action to begin. First up, we've got Spill the Tea. Spill the Tea makes both male and female clothing a second life, from t-shirts to hoodies and more. Spill the Tea also makes football uniforms for teams across the league. Come by after the game and check them out. Premier Wrestling, and I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Facebook for different wrestling events that they've got coming up soon. Premier Wrestling is a YouTube-based wrestling federation. We're looking for wrestlers, commentators, referees, and extras after a training period. They do give their wrestlers payment for each show that they are in to help with upgrading moves, outfits, etc. If you'd like more information, please contact Vince Aftermath or Jasmine Trice in the World. Jasmine Trice also a well-known name in Wildcat football circles. There's also a real-life wrestling event tonight that I'll be tuning in after our action here. Um, Boardwalk. Boardwalk is a place to make friends, shop top-of-the-line brands, and be a part of the audience at the Chit Chat with Chad show, Play and Alive. The thriving SL community is LGBTQ friendly, and everyone is welcome. Stop by today to experience it all. Also brought to you is the whistles put in play, and we'll go to action here in just a second, by Cosmic Dust.
Down, set, hike.
Caden, are you with us yet in the chat?
I sure am.
Yay! Welcome aboard. All right, so it looks like they're going to receive this one at about the 10 and bring it up for a decent little return out across the 29. So I got everybody a little bit, well, heck, I gave them a whole bunch of sponsors, and that was about it. So I haven't really broke down much of the game. Told them a little bit about the new Wildcats and all that. So what are your expectations for what we're going to see tonight?
I'm actually kind of interested because I am not fully aware on who all of the new Wildcats are. There's some names that I have not seen in a long time, so it's going to be interesting to see how time and getting the rust off comes out here.
I kind of had a conversation with Bart about that. I'm like, look, man, you got to let me know when you sign folks, because it's not fair to just tell a team, oh, hey, you got these new people. So yeah, there will be a meeting about the new Wildcats soon. But yeah, no, I know Nebs is the last one that they've signed, and I've played with Nebs before. He's a good guy, good player. So I'm with you. If he can shake the rust off,
Down, said
he's
Hike.
got the
Yeah,
potential to
even
impact the
L,
game.
like I haven't seen L yet out there, and this is the first time I've seen him here
Yeah.
with the
He was
Wildcats
he
too.
was with the game against the Scorpions, and L is
Oh, okay.
or not the no. I'm sorry. Who did they play week one? They played.
They played us, but he wasn't there. I didn't
Was he
think.
not? No, I thought he was.
Oh, well, maybe I just missed it because
I don't.
I get a little squirrely when I'm playing
Right.
myself.
No, whatever. But yeah, no. I think he was. I could be wrong, but yeah. So the Chargers, while we're having the conversation, are just rolling right down the field.
Down,
Um,
said.
what was interesting to me about the Wildcats really as a team and because of all their new additions, so you guys started out with a big lead against them in week one, and then that just shrunk as the game went on. Good throw there. So I'm interested to see if they can carry that momentum or if they're kind of going to go back into the shell a little bit of because of they've got three new players out there on the field right now. Um, are they going to go back in the shell and be the team that's still communicating with each other and figuring that out, or if they're going to still play, up
Down,
to a
said
solid,
Hike.
solid unit like they were when they were closing that game out.
Yeah, I mean that's the hardest part is finding that chemistry as a team when you have new people coming in. We had a lot of problems with that on the Wildcats when we first started because we all knew each other, but we hadn't really all played together. So
Right.
it's just a matter of finding out how you can work the best together.
I agree
Down,
there.
said Hike.
But the Chargers so far have put together an impressive looking first drive. Blaze is making his debut this week. He missed the game last week. And so connecting there with Ray, almost made the corner. And that's going to bring up 1st and 10 at the 10. And it is not 1st and goal. I'm just looking, and there is about, I'd say, half a yard's difference. So
Down,
they
Yeah.
can get a
said Hike.
first down without getting a touchdown. Ooh, and that's a nice hole right up the middle for Blaze to take. He's going to gain 7 of it right there. But that's kind of a trade-off I would think the Wildcats are okay making because those yards inside the 10, it's almost the same. It doesn't really matter if you're snapping the ball from the 3 or the 10. It's a real tight window if you're trying to throw the ball.
Yeah, the same issues present themselves whether you're
Down, said
at the
Hike.
3, the 5, the 7, or the 9. It doesn't matter.
Right,
That's
right.
the part I definitely struggle with. I'm always like,
Well, that's not common or uncommon. Every quarterback struggles with that.
yeah.
Blaze, ooh,
Oh, I thought he was going to make it through there.
I
Looks
did
like he had
too,
a
and
little
that's
window.
that's just the difference of the speed and the shorter avatar that got him there because I thought he was either slow enough to throw it or he was maybe considering can I go ahead and run it.
Down, said Hike.
So this will bring up 3rd and 8 while he's rolling around and looking. Gonna take the dump to Zany, and Zany is
Oh,
stopped.
at the half yard in inches, you were just saying they could get a
Yeah,
first down without,
this
and
is
they're really
close.
testing that.
This is close. I think Blaze is going to keep this. This is 4th too, so this is a big play. But if I'm the
Hmm.
Wildcats, I'm stuff in the middle right here because I think he believes that he's going to be able to just push right forward. But no, he's going to roll to his right. I tell you what, if he cut straight up right now, he had the touchdown, and he does
Well,
indeed
and he
cut
does,
back.
yep.
Yeah, like well that the more he rolled to the right, that gap in the line just followed him. Nobody ever stepped in to fill it, and so he just stretched it as far out to the right as he could and then cut back. So that score, a nice time-consuming drive, really. That's almost a full 4 minutes. It will be more than 4 minutes
Down, said
by the
Hike.
time that the Wildcats get the ball back. As that extra point, it says blocked, but it was good. It went
Yeah,
through
it
all
was
of
good.
that.
So I was trying to check it because I'm
Yeah,
running the
so I
field
can't
also.
message people because it'll show our every conversation that we've ever had. But if you can relay that to the folks on the field, never mind, they got it. But yeah, so that'll make it 7-0. And so 5 minutes and 2 seconds now left. So it's going to be just over 4 minutes have passed before the Wildcats get that ball. And while they're setting all that up, I will tell you about Macchiato Media. Not only provides radio streams for sale, but also has under its umbrella 5 different radio stations. Honey 103 for smooth R&B, What island for reggae and island music? What foreplay for the music to put her in the mood? What joy for Christmas music? And what radio where hip hop don't stop? And then I'm going to go ahead and tell Andrew, no, he did not. He's messaging me. That message is popping up that he did not indeed block that. And I'll tell you about Lace Up. We were just talking about the clothier of the Wildcats. I know Dante hasn't had a chance to make those last few jerseys yet, but Lace Up is the premier sporting goods store in Second Life. No matter what, get up, lace up, and make plays happen. All right, so we're going to get some of those new Wildcats in action on offense now.
Down, set, hike.
Darren, you had one job.
I think it's the fields.
Yeah, the ball's there. He's just not hitting it. So, wouldn't be a field without glitches.
We'll try that again.
I'll just go ahead and tell you right now, we're going to try to get us a new field. There's just a number of glitches in this one. Anybody that's played it knows it.
Hey,
even no point
official?
in hiding it. What is
Hey, Ref.
What you got, Prime?
We blocked that extra point.
You didn't. It sailed right through. I watched it.
Okay.
You can
Well,
watch
what the field said, sorry.
And I get what the field said. I watched it right on stream. You can watch it. It went through.
All right, thank you.
Yep. All right. No, I don't blame. That was one of the other glitches that we were talking about. For some reason on extra points, the first one every game is almost always
Is always a mess.
Yes, you're still in world, by the way. But yeah, no, I sat there and watched it, and you can go back on the stream. The ball sailed right through the middle. There was no question about it. I read that it said blocked. I did. It said the field said no good. But I sat there and watched it. It went right through the middle.
Yeah, I was cammed in on it too because I know that the field lies on those a lot.
It does.
Oh, well, we got it working again though, so that's a positive.
For now. But yeah, no, for those watching the game glitches, and I'm trying to get us a new field. We'll see what if people are interested in it. We'll see. But yeah, sometimes it has problems. So, all right, so let's see. I know we've seen the Wildcats in action before. Let me break down specifically the new ones I'm seeing. So you got AJ, relatively new Wildcat. He's over here on the bunch formation on the right. Lone Wolf is a vet with him. He's in the middle of the bunch. Primetime is to the left of that bunch. He is new to the Wildcats. Andrew Rice is over here on the left.
Hike.
And then I believe that is Roby on the very far left. As Bart's
He's going to go for a run. Yeah,
I wasn't ready.
Nice.
He just,
right for the first down, too.
Right. He was not waiting on the cameraman. But I believe number 12 is Roby, if I remember Wildcats
that
formations. Is. So Roby is a new Wildcat also. So
Down, set.
All right, so he's going to roll
All right,
around
let's
and
see.
look and find a
Oh, there it goes.
nice little rollout job right there.
For another first down.
It is caught by Lone Wolf and then tackled by Darian. So nice job there. A lot of interest in this game. So both teams don't really control their own destiny. Both of these teams lost in week one. I will say, nice sack there. That is by Malik. The Chargers are more in control of their destiny. The Chargers can win out, and they will make the playoffs. If your team, the Unicorns, if they win out next week, they will be in the playoffs, regardless of the outcome of this game. The Wildcats are the interesting one, though, because if they lose this week, they're for sure out. But even with a win, it would take a little bit of help to get them in, because we'll go over all those situations because this is not working.
Yeah, it goes down to the points, right?
Yeah, it would. There's a situation where every team could, the three other teams could be 1-1 and 1 or 1-2, all three of them. And so,
that was a nice catch by Andrew to get a little closer to the first down marker.
It was. So that's where it gets interesting. Which I find all those numbers fascinating, and that's another sack by Malik. That's his second on the drive. So Malik is having an excellent first start to this game anyway. 4th and 13 now. This is the first big test for Bart on this drive. They've had a couple plays, a couple of big plays. So 13 yards is not anything that should stress them, but
Set. Hike.
there is no margin for error on fourth down. Zaney's coming in hot and heavy. He needs to hurry up. He does fire it, and it is caught for the first
Oh,
down.
by AJ. Yep.
So,
I just was noticing that he doesn't have Dan, who is one of his usual receivers.
No, Dan is not. I don't think Dan's available on Sundays, and I don't know that Bart realized that whenever we were having our meetings. I don't know that that information was available because almost all the Wildcats games rolled to Sunday, so that knocked Dan out for a lot of them.
Yeah, and he's one of Bart's favorite receivers,
This
from
is either
what I
out of
remember.
bounds or
Oh, yep, little out of bounds.
But still, though, that was a nice clutch performance on the fourth down the play before to give him this 2nd and 10 now. They are still alive. It would be a nice statement, I think, and it's going to sign us up for a heck of a game if the Wildcats go down and score here. Oh, wide open in the middle of the field. That's 7 if he can get that cut, and he did. And there we go, 7 with the extra, or 6 with the extra point pending. They got the ball back with 5 minutes left and scored in about 3. So Chargers took 4 minutes off the clock. Wildcats took 3 minutes off the clock. And here we are with 2 minutes left. So buckle in, folks. This might be... last week we had the game ended up being close, but really the whole game was kind of the Wildcats clawing back in and clawing back in. If this thing goes back and forth, this might be the most heavily contested game we've had yet this year. So 7-7 now is the score, and the Chargers are on the clock with their second offensive possession coming up.
Sorry, don't mind my pauses.
Oh, you're
My
fine.
children are still awake, so sometimes I have to mute myself to talk to them.
No problem. So, so a few times, and I'm not making fun, I'm a very vocal player myself, but a few times whenever Ray was commentating with us last week, we would hear you speak up in the background. I'm going to just wager that that's not the case with us hearing Ray speaking up.
Yeah, very unlikely. I'm obviously the more vocal one here.
I can understand that. And Zaney's out with the recovery on this one. He's going to bring it up to close to the 25. We'll call it the 24. I had a good chuckle. I was thinking about that earlier. I bet we don't hear Ray in the background tonight. So
yeah, maybe if he was quarterbacking, we would, but
right.
He's not tonight, so.
No, I had a good time last week commentating with Ray. He's funny. So Blaze is dancing around now, looking for some room. Pretty good coverage right there. He's going to fire this one deep. Not sure that his own guy had very much of a chance at that, but it is tackled by Andrew Rice after it is Andrew Rice intercepted it and got tackled by the Fat Thor. So the first turnover of the night, and the Wildcats are now in business.
Down. Set. Hike.
And so Bart's going to turn around, looking. He sees a short guy and a short receiver route. So Lone Wolf picks that one up, gains 7.
It'd be interesting to see if they can go down and take a lead here in the first.
I'm telling you, and this is one of those things that we'll talk more about it, I guess, if they get there. But if this drive stalls out in field goal range, I would definitely kick. So Bart, he was going to keep this one all the way, but Malik stepped up, and it appeared that there was a hole in the middle there. But then whenever Bart stepped in it, Malik did a nice job of stuffing it. So 3rd and 5, and really, the Chargers could use a stop here. You don't ever want to fall behind in a game.
Down. Set.
And so we'll see, look like that same gap. Instead of losing 3 this time, though, Bart picks up 3 to make it 4th and 2 now. This is their second 4th down of the game. The first one was a 4th and 13 that they converted on the first drive. This one's just as important, though. You can't go not converting a 4th down. He's going to fire this one short. Almost intercepted. Blaze was
Oh, I
all
thought that
over
was
that
going to
one.
get picked.
Yeah, I did too. And Prime did a nice job of stepping up again
Mm-hmm.
to protect it because Blaze was coming. I was clinching up. I was getting ready to call it. So that's already the end of the
Down.
first quarter,
Set.
man. This thing has flown by. 16 minutes of actual time. And he rolls to the right. Nice tackle there by Malik.
Malik is on fire today
I'm
up
telling
there.
you, Malik is
Came to
depoy,
win.
depoy of the game so far. So that'll bring up 2nd and
Down.
12.
Set.
Needs, I think, about 10 or 12 yards to get in that field goal that we were talking
Oh, he
about.
got it to Andrew again, trying to get the
Andrew's
first.
gonna-
Oh, he got it.
He did. That was a nice little spin there to push up field by Andrew.
He's been doing a good job of spreading it out to his different receivers. I feel like we've called a lot of different names on the left.
And we have. I know
Down.
Primetime's caught it, and then AJ's caught it, and then that time Andrew, Lone Wolf caught it on the comeback before. He's throwing the little outside slant route this time.
Yeah, there's Lone Wolf again.
Yep.
Almost got that first.
So that's at least 4. I believe Robbie is the only starting wide receiver that hasn't gotten a target or catch yet.
Down. Set. Hut.
And so we will see now on this short yardage situation, 2nd. Almost to the sack. Good bailout throw there, and Lone Wolf
Mm-hmm.
did an excellent job. Earlier in the season, Bart was telling me that reacting, or maybe it's Andrew, that reacting to the ball was an issue with a couple of the receivers. I believe it was Andrew, so you could probably ignore most of that comment. But you are seeing a nice job of reacting to the ball from the
Down.
Wildcats
Set.
receivers tonight. So again, firing over the middle, that's going to be picked though. I knew when he let that one go, Blaze was right on the receiver.
Yeah, Blaze read it.
And that was a height situation problem too there. Blaze was clearly the taller of the receiver. It looked like Lone Wolf was the intended target. He's a shorter guy, not who I would send down the middle in coverage. You want him on those short routes,
Down,
and Blaze
set,
just
hike.
not one to let much get by him. So we'll see. He's got a guy
He's
deep
got it
if
open
he
on-
finds it.
yeah.
If he launches it deep down the middle, he's there, wide open for 7. He opts to another.
I wonder if he can throw it that far.
He could have earlier in the observation,
Good stuff.
but he did find a short receiver.
Thank you.
Tony, you got your mic.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
All right, so accidental mic up on the field. I wasn't saying anything because I was listening to make sure it wasn't nothing I needed to interfere on.
Yeah, I'm like, he apologized. We're all good.
Yeah. All right, incidental mic up, no problem. And so we're looking, and again, he likes Zany right there in the middle, short mid. And Zany's just looking, trying to get some defenders a chance to buy some time to get a block. And eventually he sees something he likes, cuts upfield for just a little bit, gains 15 to bring up 1st and 10 now.
Down, set, hike.
So we've seen a turnover and a touchdown from each team. This is the Chargers' 3rd possession. 2nd and 9 now.
Yeah, he tried to squeeze through that hole, but it closed up pretty quickly, so he's only able to get one there.
Down, set, hike.
All right, and so we will see now 2nd and 9. He's rolling around looking. He's got a receiver deep on the left side. He sees it and throws it, and it is caught and brought in by Tony
Oh, very
Radu.
nice, Tony.
Good read and reaction there from quarterback and receiver. And the Chargers will take the lead now. Let me make sure I watch the extra point. I started to read an ad.
Oh yeah, I cam right on it every time. So.
I was like, no, let me watch.
Set. Hike.
All
Yeah,
right,
that was right
one
through.
again goes down.
And that one even counted correctly.
All
Making big moves here with the field working.
Right. So while they're doing that and resetting up, let me tell you about FMESH. It is a monthly cycled event meant to showcase the best designers in Second Life, home to the original Mesh creators. So we've had 2 scores now from the Chargers. The Wildcats will get their third chance with the ball and a chance to respond and tie. So we will see what they're able to do. But so far, I've been very impressed with the Wildcats' offense. It's been much more organized and smooth than I've seen it in the past. Really seeing some growth from Bart at the QB spot.
Yeah, I agree. He's making some pretty good choices too. There's a little Ray Robert in the background.
I did hear him. I did. A rare appearance by Ray.
Yep.
All right, so Andrew picks up 15 on that to bring it out to the 31. Ray is playing over here on the right side of the screen at the safety spot. You'll hear us picking on him a bit. All right, so we will see now. The play clock's down to about 15.
Down, set, hike.
I should keep this on the other side there. I'm blocking all the stuff. And that's a nice sack right there for a loss of 18.
Oh, yeah, by Tony Ragu.
The man of the hour here.
Mm-hmm.
I was first expecting to see Malik's name there as many times as he had gotten sacks, but Tony follows up his touchdown catch with a sack. So loss of 18, second 28. Really the first big yardage situation that the Wildcats have been in tonight.
All right, down, set, hike.
Fires this one to the short route. Good
Oh,
discipline
nice
there.
block there to get some extra yards there too.
Yeah, a lot of times the trap there is to feel like you've got to get the entirety of the loss in one play, but I mean he just plugged a little easy pass and it picked up 13.
Mm-hmm.
I mean now you're not in an easy situation. It's still 3rd and 15, but it's better than 3rd and 38 because you took a
Right, a little more manageable.
Oh,
Right
no.
to Fat Thor though.
Yeah, you can't throw that much traffic there. That's a tough one. So the Chargers here with a quick turnaround and really a chance now to expand that lead to 14. And that's just disruptive for a number of things. One, your players are in an offensive gear, and now you're asking them to find defensive intensity when you're, already in throwing distance, one shot for the end zone. He takes the short dump here to Ray Robert. Mr. Buttersworth with a few fancy moves, and he gets down to the 11. Similar situation as before. They can get the first down without scoring a touchdown.
Yeah, it's pretty much lined up exactly where it was before.
Yeah. You don't think when you say that that's going to be that big of a deal, and then you find out last time it was. Nice sack by Cerebus Midnight. Loss of 6 to bring up 2nd and 16.
Down, set, hike.
And so nice use of the block there, and looked for. It may have been Ray he was looking for over there.
Yeah, it was. It looked like it was Ray. Chargers really need to try to. Well, I meant Wildcats. Wildcats really need to try to get a stop here.
They do.
Get that ball back before the half.
Because I don't think
Get
the
some more
Chargers
points on
are a
the
team
board.
that's going to kick a field goal. I
Down,
just don't see them doing it.
No.
And so
I don't know a lot of teams that will. So.
Right. But you should. I mean,
I know.
I don't understand. Nobody does, but yeah. All right, so he's going to fire this one over the middle of the field. Caught short yardage by Zaney. He is surrounded by Wildcats and then ends up pretty much tackled where he caught it, just a little bit farther out to the right. So 4th and 10, and you're right, offense. So the Wildcats can get out of this situation unscathed with a turnover here. But I mean, he can throw it at the goal line and get 4 more downs. So we'll see. This one could get interesting.
Yeah, the other problem is if the Wildcats do get it here, they're not in very good field position, so that's going to struggle right there too.
There.
Oh,
nice grab by Ray Robert.
Ray Robert.
Scored on the play and then got tackled at the 1. So yeah.
Yeah, that was. Hold on 1 second.
Tell him. Hey, tell Ray to undo that play and then just run it in.
Yeah.
Is the only way to not screw the coach on.
Yeah, sorry. He's talking in my background too, telling me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Tell him I said just run it in.
Undo
and run it in.
I undid it, but now the ball is not coming. Oh, there it goes.
Alright, so that's just one of the weird things with our little field for people watching. Looks like there's a number of people that are tuning in. We're up to 21. So, hello, I see Cheese in the thing making comments. What's up, Queso? Alright, so this kick will make it 21-7
Down.
if they make
Set.
it.
Hike.
And it is again made. So the extra point is good. So 21-7. The first time they scored, I believe they did it in 3 minutes, and that's about what they've got on the clock now until halftime. So a quick score here, and then I believe they get the ball first. So they're not in an
Yeah, they do.
in
Right,
a
not a
big,
terrible position if they
no,
can convert something here.
no, but they got to settle down. They can't afford another quick turnover. That's for sure. I mean, they really can't afford a turnover at all, but they certainly can't do it quick.
Down. Set. Hike.
And so this one is a kick that's going to end up over here on the right side, and it goes out through the end zone touchback.
Oh.
All right, we will see what the Purple People Eaters want to do on this drive. Always wanted to say that. Check that list off.
Set.
Check that off the list. All right, so Bart's going to roll to his left, and he's going to look around. He's going to fire this one for the deep left guy who caught it over the head of Blaze.
Oh, AJ, that was a nice catch.
In the world of football, that pass is what you would refer to as a dot. I mean, that was on the money. It's one of the better throws I've seen tonight from either QB.
Down. Set. Hike.
And so Bart's rolling around. He's got look like he had another receiver deep right for a minute, but didn't throw it. He opts to throw this one away. Not a terrible decision at all.
Yeah, also stop the clock. So.
Yep. And nobody's called a timeout yet, and they've got the 2-minute warning. So as fast as this game has gone by, they really could slow it down the last few minutes. If they
Take their
opted
time.
Down. Set. Hike.
They're certainly under no obligation to hurry. A little throw there, caught right at the line of scrimmage. He picks up 4. So if they hurry, they can get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. But with 3 timeouts, it's not incredibly imperative.
You say 4 and I'll jump over.
Oh, there's your.
That's right. Call them defensive rotations out. Oh, he's going deep. I believe
Yep.
he's got it.
Ooh, he does to AJ again.
Yeah, he really underthrew
Right before
that.
the 2-minute stop.
That was not a max throw. If he'd have aired that thing out completely, then AJ would be walking in the end zone. As it was a nice job by AJ to fend off Blaze, who really made an issue out of that by the time that pass was completed. I'm not happy to say that a similar situation last night I kind of got wrecked on.
Set. Hike.
I came back and just waited on the ball, and then I got mossed. All right, so Bart's rolling around, does a good job. I believe that's dumped out of the back of the end zone, and it is.
Yeah, he was pushed back pretty far there. That's a good choice. Still got a lot of downs to work with, so
Yep.
he doesn't
Downs
have to
and
rush.
time. Right. No, I mean, as it is, they're gonna the Chargers are gonna have time.
Down. Set.
So
Hike.
we will see how much time goes off before whatever happens. He's almost sacked there. Nice pickup of a block. Got a few people scrambling around in the end zone. Nothing that he likes. I believe he threw that one out of the back also. And he did. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, he had somebody open in that corner a little bit before that, but I don't think he saw.
If he was close to the line of scrimmage, if I'm Bart, if I know I'm throwing it away, I would almost consider taking the sack and letting the clock run here because they've got all the time they need. As is, though, I mean, if they score in one play from here, they're going to give the ball back to the Chargers with a minute and a half.
Set. Hike.
Yeah,
So,
with too much time.
Yeah, I would make the Chargers use some timeouts. Nice catch there.
Almost at first.
It's just 4th and 1. See, if I'm the Wildcats here, I don't snap this ball till like 5 seconds left. You don't need, if you get the first down, then okay, you got 40 seconds and, 3 timeouts.
Down.
If I was the
Set.
Chargers here, I'd be using a timeout. And so he's going to take this one quick, and then.
Oh, and the turnover.
Yep.
We got a minute.
Looks like he was tapped by the newest player to be acquired by the Chargers.
Yep. I
Gets
did not even mention Silas in the middle of all the new Wildcats signing. So welcome back to football, Silas. And so Blaze is looking good job right now by the secondary, and Blaze just tosses it up. Now, let me make the point I was making about the clock. So if the Wildcats had waited till the play clock ran down to snap the ball, then there would have been 40-something seconds left at the end of that play. So as it is, they basically gave the Chargers a whole play to work with, time-wise. And so, yeah, those seconds, man, I'm just telling you, if they score with anything less than 20 seconds left, then it wouldn't have happened unless the Chargers or Wildcats went as fast as they did. Nice sack there.
Oh, by smoke.
Timeout. 34
Timeout.
seconds on the clock. If you want to bump it back to 34.
34.
Yep. I'm kind of shocked. Was that the that was the
maybe.
Wildcats that called timeout? Right?
I didn't even hear who it was, if we're being really honest with each other.
I heard Primetime's voice, but it might have been somebody else and him repeating the information.
And then 34, you said?
Yeah, hang on. Before they...
Wildcats ready.
Yeah. I didn't put it in play
yeah.
yet.
So Primetime's voiced up again. So, yeah, that was their timeout. I'm thinking that they're just hoping that they're going to hold it and get the ball back. Good coverage.
Yeah, they
right
would
now
have
by the
some
Wildcat
good field.
secondary.
Good
Gonna
field
take a
position
shot
if they were able to
downfield.
do that.
Timeout.
All right, that time it was Ray at the 19-second mark.
All right, so that's one timeout for each.
Yep. But see what I mean? There's 20 seconds. The half would be over right here.
Yeah, sometimes when you're in the moment, it's hard to see that, but it definitely would have done them well to have recognized it.
There's going to be another timeout.
Oh,
no, fumble.
Fumble.
All right, so that took place. All right, you're going to
It
have
was
to
like right
explain.
where, yeah, I see it.
I got it at the 15,
like right where
I got
Zany
it
is
at the
standing was where I thought it
17-yard
was.
line. Yeah.
We're going to use a timeout. Oh, Chargers timeout.
Yep. Hang on, let me check something real quick. All right, so the play clock should be at 8, and the ball should be at the 17. I can say that in well, if you need me to.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Right.
get the possession correct right now and then put it back. It should.
Yep. Yep. All right, you're good on the spot, and then put 8 on the play clock, and we'll be good. All right, thank you for that assistance.
All right, I think we got that all set now.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a peek and then I'll put the ball.
It looks good. Make sure that everybody's ready. So.
Down, set,
Last play right here. Let's see
this
if we
one in the
can
end
get on.
zone.
Oh,
Caught by
and Zany
Zany.
catches it. Yeah.
And so that will make it 28-7. And what has been a whole lot closer of a game than the scoreboard says is now a 3-touchdown lead for the Chargers as we'll take it into half. And you had asked me too, yeah, if you can have Troy TP me
set, hike.
to the watch party, that extra point is good.
Guys.
Then we'll be good to go. And while they're trying to do that, I will read some more Ad says we're in halftime now, 28-7. The scoreboard's still need to get fixed also. But Blueberry offers a wide range of women's clothing for the most in-demand mesh bodies. That is Blueberry. Also, Craftwork.
Yeah.
Craftwork.
Hey, ref, it didn't give us our extra point.
Yeah, I've got it. We're on that. All right, Craftwork is
Thank you.
creating unique and fun items for your SL lifestyle, whether homes, decorative, or furnishings. You'll find imaginative mesh creations to fit every taste. Hello, gorgeous. Are you looking for the latest, trendiest poses? Been searching for the perfect static pose for your AO? Well, search no longer. Hello, gorgeous. Whether you're thick, slim, thick, or tall or small, we have something to fit everyone's needs, from the perfect Instagram angles to the hottest couples poses. Stand pretty with Hello, gorgeous. Did you get that message to Troy about the TP? Okay.
Hold on one second. I can just give you the.
Oh, okay. Fine. I was trying to be lazy. All right. While she's handing me the LM for me to take.
There you go. Sorry.
No, I got it. Infinite Furniture is the place to go for your furniture needs, with a quality, relaxed, and masculine style and their signature 1.5 hour sequenced bento animation menu. Everyone will be glad to watch the game at your house. Infinite Furniture. Furniture with class. All right, I'm going to TP over, and then I'll be right back. What's up, everybody? I'll let you know as soon as I get everybody rezzed in. Say hello to the streaming virtual world.
Psych, you're cutting into my DJing time. I'm just kidding, bro. You saved me, actually.
Anytime, my man, anytime. All right, still waiting on a whole lot of mesh bodies to appear. Right now I see a bunch of pom-poms. Hello, Riley. Hello, Ellie. All right, while we're waiting on that, I will go ahead
Psych,
and...
make sure you turn on the stream.
Yes, sir. I'm just not going to do it until it's time because I royally jacked it up last time.
Don't kill me this time, please.
All right, mesh bodies are slowly starting to take shape, and we can do that while you're looking at the Nosh logo. Couple of the guys' heads tuned in. Let's see. I don't see any gray. I think they look good. All right, Troy, we're ready, my man.
Alright, here we go.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Get jazzy on. I'm that flight that you get on. International. First class seat on my lap, girl. Riding comfortable.
All right, so apparently that was the wrong song, ladies and gentlemen. They'll get it squared away here in just a sec. Dot. Cheese. Dot. Alright, while they are working out their sound difficulties, let me tell you about the Shining Starlets Dance Troupe is a group that choreographs and performs dance showcases. They create sets and costumes to fit different event themes. The Starlets have danced for a variety of events. For more information on upcoming performances, visit their Facebook page at www.facebook.com
Yeah, check.
/Starlets.
I clicked up.
Or
apparently.
to book the Starlets,
Are you ready?
contact Caden Piers in World.
Hey, I know that girl.
Let's do this again.
Right?
Ten, nine, eight, seven, six, five, four, three, two, one, zero.
Queen bee, want no smoke with me. Been turn this motherfucker up 800 degrees. Whole team eat chefs cause she's a treat. Ooh, she's so bougie, bon appetit.
I'm a savage, attitude nasty. Talk big shit, but my bank account match it. Hood, but I'm classy. Rich, but I'm ratchet. Haters kept my name in their mouth, now they gagging. Bougie. He say the way that thing move, it's a movie. I told that boy we gotta keep it lowly, me the room key. I done bled the block and now it's hot, bitch, I'm Tunchi. I'm mood and I'm moody. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid, what's happening? What's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Hacking, stupid, what's happening? What's happening?
Hips tick tock when I dance. On that demon time, she might start her OnlyFans. Big B and that B stand for bands. If you wanna see some real ass, baby, here's your chance. I say left cheek, right cheek, drop it low and swing. Texas up in this thing, put you up on this game. I be parking my frame, gang, 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 gang. If you don't jump to put jeans on, baby, you don't feel my pain. Please don't give me hype. Write my name in ice. Can't argue with these lazy bitches, I just raise my price. I'm a boss, I'm a leader. I pull up in my two-seater, and my mama was a savage. Nigga got this shit from Tina, I'm a savage. Yeah.
Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid, what's happening? What's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Yeah. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Hacking, stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Like Beyonce, like me. He want a bitch like the stallion with the knees. He be like, damn, how that thing moving in the jeans. I ain't even D4L couldn't do it like me, like me.
Ooh, I done got this body ready just for you. Girl, I hope you don't catch me messing around with you. Talking to myself in the mirror like, bitch, you my boo.
I'm the shit, ooh. I need a mop to clean the floors, too much drip, ooh. I keep a knot, I keep a watch, I keep a whip, ooh. Let's play a game, Simon says I'm still a bitch, ayy. I'm still a bitch, yeah. I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Hacking, stupid, what's happening? Bitch, what's happening?
Alright, they asking for the queen and bought some cameras in here. I'm a bad bitch, she's a savage, no comparison here. I'ma flip my hair and look back while I twerk in the mirror. All this money in a room, think some scammers in here. I'm coming straight up out that third. Whip the whip like I stirred it. Wood grain, we swerving, keeping his mind all on these curves. Coop fly like a bird, cold on him like birds. Always keep my word, no I don't do crosswords. Stallion when I ride him like them hot girls, them hits. I hop that shit the way I hopped up and slid. I pop my shit, now watch me pop up again. I mop the float, now watch me sweep up these M's.
I'm savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Acting stupid, what's happening? What's happening? Bitch, I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Hacking, stupid, what's happening? What's happening?
I'm a savage. It's the stallion and the bee.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen of G.F.L.
Second time sounded so much better. Sorry.
It helps when it's the right song, right, Chuck? All right, ladies and gentlemen of G.F.L. Cheer, if y'all want to hop on voice real quick, tell everybody hello. I'll give you about 5 or 10 seconds before I take off out of here.
Yes, like sometimes that works better.
Hi! Hi! Woo!
All right, thank you, y'all, for a wonderful halftime show. We're going to get back to the field now and get this second half underway. Thank you again for all that you do. All right, so I am TPing back. Hopefully no crashes or anything like that. Landing in world. Veronica had one job, not to sit in my chair. That's all she had to do, is not sit in the one that I was in. She did it on purpose. All right, so we're going to get the teams out here and underway in just a minute. I think she's in the channel is why I'm picking on her. I see you in here, V. Don't think you're hiding. All right.
I am here.
See? Told you. All right, so Labyrinth Gentlemen's Club, where I might be heading afterwards. Come get lost in Labyrinth, Second Life's most premier adult entertainment venue where guests enjoy an open voice environment with skilled, dedicated ladies. Relax, unwind, and find comfort in a cuddle or experience one-on-one pleasure with private lap dances. Get your interactive play on with the Wheels OE. Control your experience at Labyrinth with the exclusive Lovance system.
Right up your alley.
Flip possession.
Yeah, we actually kicked off, so
Yeah, we're working on it.
thank you.
All right, and so and we're also on the. I need to fix on my little HUD here. The 28. All right, and then Unleash.
I know. I had one job. All right, go.
That's okay. Unleash, come see the grid's most interactive male review where talented men provide you with pleasure. Relax in the open voice lounge. Get the attention you deserve with cuddles and try to play wheel for spanks, ice play, and more. Control your experience with the Lovance remote system with real reactions. This isn't your mother's male review, and the guys will love to show you why. All right, that's the whistle that lets us know we're in play. While they're kicking it, I am going to read the last ad. The Joy is Second Life's premier porn movie theater. Joy has 10 screens, 10 different genres, including Ebony, Asia, Latina, BDSM, interracial, BBW, and more. The Joy also has adult furniture to help you get your freak on. Make sure to get a landmark, TP your lover, and enjoy some grade A nasty time. That is our ads, ladies and gentlemen. So we are on to the second half.
Like when you said nasty time, it sounded inappropriate.
Did it?
Did.
A little bit.
I was doing okay with thinking inappropriate till I got to the BBW part. I'm like, yeah. All right. Some slim, thick ladies. That is what I've enjoyed learning this season more than anything else is the term slim, thick.
Down.
All right, so football talk here. We've got the Wildcats with the ball, but they're trailing 3 scores. So they really need to get some offensive production here. Made that catch out of bounds, though, is AJ. About 2, maybe 3 yards so out of bounds. So what have you seen so far, V? Have you been able to watch? What are your takeaways on the game so far?
Down.
I literally came back during like the second quarter for like 6 minutes. I was putting my child to bed.
Oh.
So
nice.
The answer to your question is that Chargers need to keep doing what they're doing. I'm not biased though.
Oh yeah, you know, I'm here with the the wives of the Chargers.
That is correct. That was a good little pickup though by AJ.
It was
down the field.
It was a nice throw and catch.
That was nice. I agree.
Found a slim little pocket there and then dumped it right off.
Down. Set hike.
And so Bart's going to roll to the right here. Got a couple of blocks. Not real much pressure. He's going to fire this one, take a shot down the field, and it is caught in the corner right over there. AJ was able to catch that one.
I was about to say something because he had 2 receivers open on the other side, but he decided to throw to the one that had covered.
Yeah.
Sure. Made it work.
For sure. And so that tightens things up a little bit. It's going to make it 28-14 if they
Set.
can hit the extra point. And they do. So now it's a 2-score game.
That was good. I'm going to fix it for them right now.
And so that score will cut the lead to 14. The Wildcats are going to need either a couple of turnovers on downs or turnovers by interceptions or turnover.
I will see the only thing that I have seen is that they're not putting enough pressure on Blaze. They need to put more pressure on him. I was watching that. They need to put more pressure because he's a slippery little, well, he's not little, but he's a slippery man. They have to start putting more pressure.
He is that. Now, are you gauging that on what you've seen or the fact that you haven't heard him like yelling at something?
No, that's just what I've seen, and I've also played with him over the years.
Right.
So he's very good with footwork, and they need to give him more pressure if they're going to make any interceptions or any kind of turnovers.
I gotcha. All right, so he's rolling around now. Again, not much of that pressure that we were describing. And he dumps this one off to the short, to the Zany over here on the left. To the Zany.
I was just going to say.
I was like, what is going on?
Zany's now
Sometimes, yeah, he's now a D.
Catch by Zany, though.
It was good read to find him there, too. So, 2nd and 3 now after that short pickup of 7.
Onside hike.
And so he's rolling around now looking for some room. Gotten himself.
Oh, he's taking it himself.
Yep.
Gets that first, though.
Yeah, and good job by Aaron there to not let that be more of a gain than it was with the late cut there to close off the tackle.
Onside hike.
And nice little cut there. Good few jukes to pick up another gain of 5.
Looks like they only had 2 people actually going in on that one, so.
And you know, from game management standpoint, time-wise right now, like I could understand where the Chargers would want to slow the game down. I'm about to go meta though here. Nice pick up there, nice catch.
Ray was just standing there. No one was covering him there. Someone needs to pick him up there. I mean, it's Ray Robert. Someone has to cover him.
Yeah, I've honestly seen that open a lot this game too.
Yeah, well, that those short routes, one of the toughest to cover because everybody is pushing downfield, and so you just play underneath it, and a lot of times you can get open. And then a nice little run there that's going to pick up 5 to the outside. Strategy-wise, this is good for this game, right? They're up 2 scores, and they want to shorten the game. But what I was saying earlier, from a big picture thing, if you're the Chargers, you want as many points on the board as you can because of the point differential situation. And that's something that will come into play. Huh?
That will make a difference because if they win, whoever wins next week between us and them will be. We would be 1 and 2, so they would go to the Super Bowl.
2 and 1. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
if they win, they don't need the point differential doesn't make a difference.
You're right. I knew that there was one situation, but you're right.
It's our situation.
Yeah, it would
so
have
next
to be with
week
the Wildcats winning, right?
Yes, if the Wildcats win, then there will be a 3-way tie.
Okay. All right, so that makes sense. So yeah, if the Chargers win, then it won't matter. So I am corrected on that scenario.
Onside hike.
Welcome.
Anytime.
That's why I'm the silent co-owner.
Really? I wish I could meet the silent part sometime.
Ooh.
I'm gonna let that one go because we're on stream.
That's why I said it. I knew I'd get away with it. So nice pick up there with Blaze.
Downside hike.
All right, so you know what? Also that we haven't mentioned, Kay, you see where that first down marker is, don't you? Oh, and the nice sack there by Smoke. This is the 3rd time. They got to be planning it, but this is the 3rd time that they've had 1st and 10 at like the 10.
The half-yard line.
Yeah.
Downside hike.
Heavy pressure there, and again,
that was good.
Yeah, you were mentioning one of the Wildcats needs, keys that they
like
need
they
to
heard
do.
me.
Yeah. So see, you need to be less silent, V. You speak, people listen.
Down, set, hike.
And this time they pick up a block there. It looks like Darian grabbed that one. He does have plenty of time looking for Ray over the middle there, or over the right there. 4th and 1 now at the 2.
Oh, and he gets tackled by El Bohemian. Haven't said.
Nope. So this is a big play. This is a real big play, actually, for the Wildcats.
Down, set, hike.
Desperately needing to stop. We'll see. Last time they left the back door open for Blaze to just cut back and walk in. This time they push him farther back, but there are receivers in the middle open. And
He's played by Zany.
yeah, I couldn't quite see through the crowd in my angle.
There's like 3 of them right there.
Right.
They needed to cover them better.
And so that will indeed push it back out to a 3 score lead, not point.
Down, set.
And that kick again sails through. So we are at 35-14 now. And we will see what the Wildcats want to do on this situation. I know what they need to do. They need to go down and score and get a stop, but I don't know if that's what they will do. Easier said than done.
All right, here we go. Down, set, hike.
I may or may not keep forgetting to put the ball in play. It's a thing. It's
well,
a thing.
I'd say you had one job, Kay, but at this point, that'd be like the 5th thing I've said you had one job on, so it wouldn't...
So we're going to let it slide.
Yeah, it wouldn't really apply.
That sounds like a good plan.
Because then people might notice that really my one job is just focus the camera. That's pretty much it. Focus the camera and talk.
Down, set, hike.
And so Bart's scrolling around here. Nice little pocket there, and a good throw and catch, and then stepped out of bounds to pick up 6. And so they got the bunch on the left.
Down, set, hike.
And we'll see. Scrolling around, I still believe we've yet to see a catch from Roby tonight as he throws that one short, and it skips off across.
His name's Roby. I thought all these years it was Robbie.
It may be.
I think it is Robbie, but everybody calls him Roby. Everybody calls him Robbie. So he never complains.
Right.
But when he checks himself in, he says
Robbie. So. All right, well, then I will say Robbie. My bad.
It's funny though because he's been around forever, and I still have heard it.
It's a nice
both ways
sack by
forever.
Malik.
Yes.
Nice sack.
Yeah, pushing him to fourth
Malik
and
had
18.
made a number of sacks earlier in the game, and then hadn't really heard from him in a while. And then he steps up nice there to set up a 4th and long. This is the longest 4th down I believe the Wildcats have had tonight. They converted the 4th and 13 in the first quarter. And he's going to throw this one up. And nice catch by AJ over.
Ooh, that was a little bit of a comeback there to get that.
It was. That was contested. You like to see your receiver going up and getting that. So they indeed convert with pick up a 21 when they needed 18. Bart's going to keep this one and roll up the middle. That was a designed run all the way. You can see there wasn't really any hesitation. He snapped the ball, took a hook, and then cut immediately up the field.
That's nice though. That's a nice change for him. I don't see him doing that a lot.
2:15.
Yeah, I see Zany lagging off the field.
I'm good on the 14 at this point, or you can put 15. That works too.
Oh yeah, I fixed him.
Sweet. Alright, so Zany has a few moments to return. He does.
In all fairness, the only reason why I came in the commentators chat is because I saw Kay was in here.
Well, we're glad to have you.
That's kind
of I appreciate being here.
I'm glad that you came. You could have came and said hello if it was just me.
I feel like you're doing just as fine without me.
What? Okay.
I'm all ready to go. Zany47, Zany47. This isn't an alt. Here we go.
God bless.
I think Bart was leading with the crown of his helmet, though. Gave me a concussion
Charger.
and threw me offline.
Charger's ready.
I can't even.
No.
I'm trying not to laugh.
I have no opinion on those comments.
Get him. Good job. Sorry. Good job.
And so that is a sack by Tony Ragu. I believe I know this is at least second sack of the game.
Tony's an underrated player, but he does well.
Well, he's had a good game tonight. That's his second sack, and he had the first touchdown of the game.
Did see he had 2 touchdowns. That I did see.
I don't know if he had
2.
2.
I'm pretty sure he had 2, but correct me if I'm wrong. We can go back in time and look. But he's an underrated player.
Yeah. No. All right. So they've had 5, right? So I know Ray got
We don't
1.
really have to. We don't really have to go down the list. It
Blaze
could be
got
only
1 too.
Zany's had 2. Who else did you say had 1?
Blaze ran 1 in.
Blaze ran 1 in.
Okay, then it's probably just 1. Anyway, he's an underrated player.
Now you and Tony worked together in one of the other leagues, right? That's a
Who, me?
contested pass. Yeah, picked by Blaze. Yes.
I don't ever think I worked with him when he was on G.F.L.
Okay.
But I obviously know him because I've played with his son Magma.
Okay.
Everybody knows Magma, and if you don't, then you haven't been in the league long enough. Another Second Life community.
Alright, Blaze rolling around here. He beats the entire coverage to the corner and then cuts back the other way. Nobody stayed at home to secure the...
Putting on a little show there with the footwork.
Yes.
Just a show off.
What'd you call
Blaze
him?
Bella.
A very slippery man.
He is. He's slippery. You have to watch him. He might not be having a small shape on, but he can really make you break some ankles.
Good throw there. Pick up.
It was actually good coverage by Nebs, though. He was right there.
Right.
Trying to show unbiased, psych.
Let's see. One husband throwing to another one. Pow,
Yep.
pow. Pick up
Husband connection there.
Alright, so Blaze is going to step up and look and throw off to his left.
That was just a little bit short.
Mm-hmm.
So, look, ladies, both of you are going to have to talk them into coming and commentating next week whenever...
That's probably not going to
Oh,
happen.
wait, no, y'all can't because y'all
No, we
play
play each other next week,
Oh,
yeah.
God, yeah, please somebody come
You have to
commentate
talk
with
them
me.
into unhooking their internet from their computers. What?
I mean, look, well, okay, so all right, nice cut up the middle there. I don't want to make the assumption that y'all would be fixing dinner, but, like if maybe some type of sleeping medicine were to make it in their drinks,
I've already worked on starting to train my 4-year-old to unhook his internet from his computer. What? No. Just go visit daddy and she can just unplug it. There we go.
That's funny.
Done and done. Where'd it go? I don't know.
That's funny.
I would say that happens to me, but my child actually turns off my computer for me. So.
No.
Well, we need to get her on Team Unicorn.
Right. So they did a good job of boxing in there, but they weren't able to close the sale, and Blaze is able to slip out of that coverage and then find Zany for a pickup of 14.
The problem with that is, yes, they box him in, but they fall for Blaze's jukes. So you have to be able to box him in and just don't fall for his jukes. He tries to do that on purpose.
Right. Oh yeah. No, he's very.
Krevin does the same thing.
Well, yeah, it's not a bad thing. As a quarterback, you're supposed to be doing it. You don't have to say it like Krevin does it.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying they just have to not fall for them, and they probably could have sacked him there.
Right. I gotcha.
Saying it was a bad thing, psych.
I know. I just like teasing.
Said hike.
Don't even act like you don't tease me either, so it's fine.
Listen, we're on stream right now.
That's right. And that one looked like a little bit out in front of Ray. Not sure. It sailed past the defenders too, though, so that's the most important thing. It was not a turnover. All right, so we will see what Blaze dials up here on 3rd and 7 with 8.5 minutes to go
Down, set, hike.
in the game. They are up 3 scores. He's going to fire this one short left, or short right, sorry, caught by Ray. Picked up 11 to bring up 1st and 10. Finally, they're not going to be able to get a first down inside the 1. This time they've got it at like the 4.
Down, set, hike.
And we'll see. He hadn't seen anything he likes yet. I believe he's going to keep this one. He's going to cut. And I see what you're saying about the jukes. Nobody bid on that one, though, so he had to just kind of keep running ahead. He was seeing if he could get anybody to commit. We kind of waggled his head a little bit back and forth. Play clock is under 8 now. Sorry, game clock
Down,
is under
set,
8.
hike.
And so Blaze is going to roll around and look and look and look. Got him pushed back now outside the 35. He either threw that.
Throw that away.
Yeah, Ray, why would you catch it that far out of bounds? Or that's not
That wasn't Ray.
That's Thor.
Yeah.
Thor.
He's new. He doesn't know better.
I know. That's all. I was going to troll him if it was Ray. I'd be like, no, Ray. But it wasn't. All right, so.
I just need to fix the time on the down 1 second.
Yeah, and then you'll have to roll it to, I believe, 3rd down. Yeah, it should be 3rd and 7. Or 3rd and whatever it is from the 7.
Alright, I think I got it looking good now.
Andrew's
3rd down, 7:35.
Andrew's out here throwing up dabs for no apparent reason. Like he dabbed.
He's dabbing.
He dabbed that play up. Like, what? Where are you even? Andrew's even got shoes on tonight. That might be the most weird thing I've seen yet.
I know, I feel like all season we've just been seeing bare feet, dirty bare feet at that usually.
I think you're in world.
Yeah, probably, usually.
Cracking him up with your bare feet, Tom. Blaze is doing a lot of making time there, but he is finally tackled by Money Mike himself, Aaron DeFore, for a loss of 5.
They wasted a lot of clock there.
They did. About 25 seconds, it looked like. So it's 4th and 8 now. Game time here. The Wildcats could use a sack.
Down,
or
set,
an incompletion. Or anything other than a touchdown pass to a Chargers receiver. Oh, and almost sacked. He gets it away, though, and it is brought down by Dwayne Viper for the touchdown.
That was a nice... Oh, man. That was nice.
All right, so this is going to take some work. All right, so the play clock's at 6:54. They're going to have to undo it, run it in.
Yeah, that's what they're...
And then change the clock because it's been a good bit of time. 6:54 is what it should be after the score. Just tell them to run it in if one of y'all can. Perfect. All right, so that will make it 41-14, awaiting the extra point.
Down, set, hike.
And that will make it 42-14. And again, Andrew with the dab.
He's just dabbing to dab at this point.
I know. Hang on, I wonder if I can do it from the chair. There
Please
we go.
don't. How old are you? Don't do it.
What? No, I hit it. I hit it on
Don't
the stream.
do it.
I zoomed all the way over here just to put it on the stream.
Don't do it.
Too late. All right.
You're too old to dab.
No, you could never be too old.
Down, set, hike.
All right, so this is a kick. The same corner. He's had some luck bouncing it out of the back of the end zone there. That one is also bounced.
Plays over.
Kick, Darren.
All right, so the kick is there. Maybe some late blocks.
Having a little fun with each other, at least.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
Psych, did you just dab on stream?
I did.
He's too old for that.
You fuck. Go home, psych. You're drunk.
I'm not.
Set. Hike.
All right, so Bart's going to roll around now. Fire this one over the middle. Looks like a pickup of 9.
That's the only one that thinks you're too old to dab.
I know.
And then he doesn't dab on that one? What's going on right now?
I don't know. I mean, I can zoom the camera on me and dab again.
Set. Hike.
Please don't.
All right, I won't. Once enough. Maybe. Oh, no. That was right out in the middle and wide open.
Nice little comeback there by prime time.
Yep.
That's
oh, no.
That's a classic Bart play, right up the middle.
Yep. And the Wildcats, they were saying, oh, yeah, with the completion.
All right, down. Set.
So he's rolling around. Got a guy deep if he can hit it. It's covered, though. Ray with the grab. Ray might have baited him on that one. It looked like for a second he was open. And then
He would never do such a thing.
I don't think he would ever do such a thing either. I feel like that. How dare you say that about Ray Robert?
Ray just floated right into the picture after it was thrown. No dabs were hit by Ray Robert, though. If he needs it, I'll pass him the dab afterwards.
Hike.
All right, so Blaze is now rolling around and looking for something. He might keep this one. He does. Heavy pursuit there by the short Wildcats.
Well, we tried to squiggle it. Looks like he could have had the first if he didn't do it.
I still, I'm not gonna lie, I still get tickled by the little short avatars. They look like little kids running around out there. It's the cutest thing ever. Alright, he's looking for somebody. I don't see a whole lot, and he didn't either, and then he got sacked. So 3rd and 9 now from the 18. Got to have 4 scores in the course of 5 minutes. I won't say impossible, but I will say improbable.
Down, set, hike.
Unlikely, even.
I was going to say highly unlikely, but...
Second Life football. It's highly unlikely.
This is true. I mean, to be fair, at this point, the Chargers would almost have to be complicit in a comeback. Like, they'd almost have to run a hurry up on offense and then go 3 and out, waste no time in between plays. Like, you know.
Down, set, hike.
There's just a lot that would have to happen. I guess technically onside kicks could happen 3 times in a row. Good juke there to buy himself enough room. He does get the first down and stays inbound, so the clock keeps running. V, do you have any Extreme Rules updates or no?
I haven't been able to watch it. I only watched the first 2 matches, and then I had to go put my child to bed, so.
Oh, okay. I might stay up tonight and watch it after this. Alright, deep pass, or short pass there to Zany.
Do you know they have new SmackDown champions? Oh.
Ooh, who?
Cesaro and Shinsuke, and then Bailey won.
Bailey beat Nikki? That's not much of a surprise.
Yes, because she cheated to do so.
Down, set, hike.
That little... I liked her better when she was a hugger.
I do not. I don't like her either way, to be honest, but it's fine.
He had a...
I like Nikki Cross.
I do too. She seems like she's kind of crazy.
Crazy's right up your alley, psych.
Hey, I mean, could be. Now, Dwayne looked like that time he was working the deep route, I was waiting on him to come back. It looked like he had the underneath open if he would have cut back. But that's just a judgment call.
Down, set, hike.
As it is, no harm, no foul. Except for that play. Fumble, that's going to be... I'm good with the spot on that. That was right where he was at.
Yeah, it's about where I was anyway, so that's fine.
Blaze echoing that sentiment.
Yep, he agrees. I just have to...
So, technically you could start the clock since it would be a run. But yeah.
Down, set, hike.
And so this time he's going to roll around here and look for anybody that he can find. He's going to fire it deep. This is contested. And it is
nice
brought down
throw
by
and catch
Thor.
by.
This one was inbounds. Attaboy.
Look at the rookie making some plays.
Right? See, that one's legal.
Taught him well, Ray Robert. That's another one of our family.
Yep.
Down, set, hike.
I feel like everybody should have gotten a Ray Robert or a Robert family on their team. Like we should have just divvied them all out.
No, you should not have.
Given one to
Scorpions don't
everybody.
need any more people.
Well, I mean, if we had a, that would have meant.
And I'm here for the entertainment value of this stream. That is why I'm here.
Well, you are entertaining. You are. You're my favorite co-owner.
Been your only co-owner.
Well, I mean, look, I was trying
Down,
to give
set,
you a
hike.
compliment. All right.
Just like a little undersided. That's all.
Never. Never. Oh shoot.
I had two right there.
Yeah, I tried to cut my camera and I was still on somebody's back, so it was a really, really nasty angle right there. Dadgummit, it was a touchdown and Andrew dabbed again. I don't think he understands how that works.
I think he's dabbing for the wrong team. Is he not dabbing for the wrong team?
I think he's just dabbing. Like, I think anytime something happens around him, he throws up a dab.
Down, set, hike.
Maybe he's just showing off his new shoes.
And it's a possibility.
All right, so that extra point makes it 49-14 as the Chargers are doing what they need to do to secure a win-and-in situation for the game next week.
Ooh, yikes.
Right? I'm going to have to watch it. I'm going to be out of town, so I've got to work on somebody to stream.
Down, set,
I will
hike.
be out of
Where'd,
town, so I hope to...
where'd Troy Boy go? Did he leave our chat? Yep.
Yeah, he's...
I just signed him up. Just signed him up right now.
Did you? All right.
He doesn't know that yet, but
No, look, hang on.
there you go.
Cheese, you're in the stream out there tonight watching.
He's not. He went to bed.
Did he?
Yeah, he went to
He
bed already.
did.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I was gonna volunteer him. He streams sometimes.
So you volunteer one of your Scorpions players.
Well, I mean, look, I like it when games get streamed.
Down, set, hike.
It's fun. I like watching them. All right, fires this one, the right shoulder throw right there. AJ, he got behind the defense. He might have enough, but he is chased down and tackled by Blaze. It looked like for a second there he had an angle, but Blaze had a better angle that I did not see at the time. Either way, 1st and 10 at the 22. 9 seconds away. They better hurry if they're going to get this one on the north side of the 2-minute warning.
Right, down, set, hike.
He does. Just. He fires this one in the middle. The same thing that worked for their very first touchdown to primetime. And a nice coverage and tackle by Blaze, or that would have been touchdown number 3 on the evening.
I have a guest here that would like to say something.
Go Chargers!
Oh,
Down.
that's
set,
adorable. So what season do you estimate that she will make her debut?
Well, she's only 4 now, so she's got a good decade probably before
Right.
she'll even be up.
I
Now she's talking about swimming, so we've obviously lost.
Oh no. All right, 2nd and inches. The Chargers, or the Wildcats, are going straight run with this. They are not even hiding. Player went up and over, and Bart is able to slide around to the right for a touchdown. So 49-20 now with 1.5 minutes to go.
down, set, hike.
And so is 49-21, and that, like we mentioned earlier, that will, assuming I'm gonna have a busy week trying to make sure that we have a staffed game for presentation purposes, but you do not want to miss next Friday night, as this one appears to be close to its logical conclusion.
Set,
We
hike.
will have a play-in game between the Unicorns and the Chargers. The winner will go on to the championship game, G.F.L Bowl.
Versus Scorpions, I assume at this point.
Yeah, I don't think our outcome matters of next week. It would have had the Wildcats.
I guess it would have, because if you guys lose to the Wildcats, oh no, it wouldn't. Nope, you're right. I mean, I would like to see the Wildcats beat you, though. Sorry, did I say that on a stream?
Ditto.
No, No, there's nothing wrong with. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that since it's not your team, I guess that's wrong.
Down, set,
Does that mean that if y'all end up losing to the Chargers next week, that I get to pull for the Wildcats against y'all?
That's fine.
All right. I mean, I don't know.
Just remember who your co-owner is, and if you want
Time out.
do anything.
54 seconds. Well, hang on. Well, why does me being co-owner matter when it didn't matter for you to pull against us?
Because it does.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. It shouldn't. That's not fair.
Life isn't fair.
This is true.
Wildcats ready?
Yeah, Chargers ready?
I only need 2 fans in my life.
Down, set, hike.
Mom and this one in my bedroom because I can't sleep if it ain't on.
I was just gonna say, is it an oscillating one?
Heck yeah. Good catch there by Ray. I even tell you what now, when I bought this house 4 or 5 years ago.
Mount Wildcats.
41. I never knew, but they make bedroom fans that have remote controls, so I can have it on and just I don't have to like stretch up and pull the chain to turn off the light at night. I just hit a button. It's the most impressive thing I've ever seen. All right, so the Wildcats are calling a timeout because they realize they're going to have to get a stop here, get a touchdown, and then convert 3 onside kicks and touchdowns.
Catch ready.
Chargers ready?
All right. Both teams are in the ready position.
Down, set, hike.
And Blaze is firing this one deep for Dwayne, who catches it. And did not do, I mean, a mini favor, I guess you'd say, to the Wildcats. He stepped out of bounds inadvertently, but he picked up a first down, so that's probably more damaging at that point than staying inbounds.
Down, set, hike.
Wildcats only have one more timeout this half, so they can't stop the ending at this point. And that was out of bounds.
Yeah, they only have 20 seconds left though, and still a few downs to work with. Not like
Down, set, hike.
Alright, we'll see now. 19 seconds left. Blaze is rolling around. Get the feeling they want one more touchdown. They're not trying to just kill the clock. He's going to try to run it. Looking for an outside block. Gets it. Finds the end zone. I believe that was number 10 on the corner. If it wasn't number 10, it was 45. Either way, clutch block on the corner there to give Blaze just enough room that he needed to make the touchdown. So, excellent play there. And excellent run.
Down, set, hike.
That was number 10, Dwayne Viper, so props for that block. And so, with 7 seconds to go, we are just counting down the seconds till we sign off this evening. Ladies, I have enjoyed working with both of you.
I apologize for all my muting for my children.
Oh, that's fine.
I wasn't a lot of help.
No, listen, I mean, at the rate that your family plays SL football, I'm happy to hear from your children because odds are they're going to be unicorns here in a few years.
She actually was arguing with me because she wanted to say "Go Unicorns" and but I had to inform her that the unicorns were not playing right now.
Oh, that would have been adorable. It would have been fine. I don't think anybody would have complained about that. So, all right. 2 seconds left on the game clock. This should be the last play. I cannot imagine a scenario that happens in less than 2 seconds. So, and now the clock's at 0. So whatever's happening is about to happen. It's the heave to the left, and it is caught, and it's gonna go.
Good job, Lone Wolf Jigsaw.
Wow. Okay.
Woo.
So that was a nice throw and catch to end the game on a positive. And so they have a date with the Scorpions next Sunday, and the ladies I'm talking with will be playing on Friday against the victorious Chargers.
Say it, Ike.
Oh, they're going for two.
They are, and it is
Oh, buddy
complete.
missed it. Yep.
All right.
GG Cats.
So that will make it 56-27, our final here from G.F.L. Field in Forgotten Mountains.
Good game, everyone.
It's Psych Troglodyte here with Veronica Gears and Caden.
Veronica Bella.
Vela, sorry, what did I say?
He said Veronica Gears. That's all right.
Thank y'all for commentating.
Call her
and
by her
nothing.
government name.
All right, so yeah, I don't even deserve it. I was gonna hit the dab as we go off the air. I'm gonna do it anyway, just because. But it's been fun, ladies, and good luck next week. And we will see everybody